I suck at building. I mean, what is this? Ew, like, honestly, gross, gross, gross. I hate this, I hate this. Why did I even build this? This is disgusting. Now, how do I get better at building? Time. Time that I don't have, or more accurately, do not want to spend because I'm lazy. How do I get better at this without spending all that time? Well, surely there's not a cheap, easy-to-use software that anyone can access and has lots of database on pretty much anything in the world, right? Oh, okay, well, I guess there is. Now I've got 3 ways I want to try to do this. Number 1 is grid, with the idea being that ChatGPT just directly tells me exactly what it wants me to build and where. Number 2 is what I'm thinking is going to do better, and that is giving ChatGPT an image of a build I already made and then asking it how I can improve it. I think ChatGPT also has an image generation feature, and I think that would actually be a lot better. Just like, you know, have it show me exactly what it wants me to do. That could also be absolutely terrible and not work at all, but we'll see, I guess. Finally, the last thing I want to do is I want to have it build me a gradient, or I guess more accurately, I want it to tell me exactly what it wants me to do to build a gradient. Gradients are kind of, you know, difficult to do, especially for people who are bad at building, cough cough me. And I think it would be a good test to see if, you know, it can actually do good blocks for a gradient, if it could give me good tips for a gradient, or whatever else. With that being said, let's go. Let's get started. Give me an exact block-to-block grid creation. Stone brick. Mossy stone brick. Oh, no, one. Stone bricks around the entire outside. That's 9. Okay, on to layer 2. It only why does it cut off at G? I guess it doesn't. I guess it needs to specify that I don't do the top layer, but it doesn't really need to specify that I don't do the H layer. So why is it doing any of this if it's not gonna be seen? What? I'm gonna assume there's a top. You know what? No. I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt and say that this is a wall. I think that makes more sense that this is a wall. Where's the door? Where is the... What? No, that doesn't make sense. ChatGPT, that doesn't make sense, ChatGPT. ChatGPT, this... What? I'm gonna take a creative liberty and say that it does not... I'm gonna just hope it doesn't want me to cover its completely beautiful base. This is my solution. Not exactly sure how I meant to get in, but you know what? I'll figure it out. What is this? ChatGPT, what is this? This is where things get weird. Why is there glass on the top of the house? Why is there glass on the... What is this pattern? What is this? I don't understand. Okay, so I realized I had the walls the wrong way around, but that is fine. So far that's looking good. It's looking good. So I've completed the 3rd wall. What is this? What has ChatGPT done to you, Minecraft? What is this? This is... Excellent view. Excellent view choice. Thank you, ChatGPT. I'm not so sure on this, but you know what? We still have the roof to go, and we haven't done any of the interior. So maybe there's still hope. ChatGPT, what is this? What are you telling me to do? What? ChatGPT, this doesn't work. ChatGPT, what? There's no orientation at which this makes sense. We'll see what we can do. I guess we just have to start building? Okay, so it's done. Is this a house? Can this even be? Okay, let's make one fix that I think is fair. I think ChatGPT would like you to be able to actually like walk into the house. So let's try this. Let's just do this real quick. I've only used materials it's given me. You come in here and you get this, and you know what? I couldn't ask for a better house. So this is the house I've been given. This time I'm gonna do a different strategy. I'm gonna make build, just normal build, and then I'm going to post the image in ChatGPT and ask it how I improve it. What you're about to see is probably gonna be pretty trash. It is my test attempt at building, so good luck me. So after, what was that, like 10 minutes of building, I've come up with this little house. I guess let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Create an image of how to change my Minecraft build to fit in better with the surroundings and to look better in general. It's generating. I believe in you, ChatGPT, please. Okay. I was gonna say that looks optimistic, and it definitely is. No, that's definitely optimistic. But that has given me some idea. I do like the moss it has up top. Surprisingly, like this actually fits a lot better than I'd expect it to. I do like the idea. Oh, the stone bricks at the bottom feels like it would be a very nice touch. I'm not gonna go into this much detail, but I think this is definitely a starting place. I forgot to ask it to do the interior, so now I just have this big stone mess. I'll clear that right now. Oh, because it's the luck I'm looking at. That is annoying. I also didn't go up because I'm stupid, but that's okay. Okay, so I've made a little bit of an inside here, and I think I'm gonna take my first tip from ChatGPT. There's like stone at the bottom, and I'm not gonna do like a 4-story amazing detail AI generated jungle house, but I am gonna take the tips could do, I think, is do this. Okay, I do think already this looks a lot better. I think if I just add like a light gray bed to the back corner, and already this place is starting to look a lot more like home. Okay, jokes aside though, I do genuinely think this makes it a lot better. But I think it is. I think I'm gonna look at some of the other tips. Let's see what they have here. Okay, I don't hate the stone bricks. I do think this could be improved. Ooh. Okay, I know what I want to do. I know what I want to do that kind of adds on to what they did. Okay, so I have done this little downstairs area. I think it fits really well at the back of this, the back of the bedroom, quote unquote area. I think it's really nice to have this like little downstairs area, and I think these supports feel better. I mean, I don't know. Opinion? Let me guys know if you think this is actually like somewhat decent, or if I've like improved upon it from the original design. I definitely think it's improved. I still don't think it's good though. Like this is still pretty trash. Obviously ChatGPT is not gonna be able to make me a master in like, an hour and an afternoon. But there is one test that I think would really show if ChatGPT can actually like, be a good tool for builders. Okay, this is the next test. Is that I would like to build a gradient. Now I can't do this. I am not gradient. I cannot do this. What I would like to do though is I want to see if ChatGPT is able to teach me how to do a gradient in like a single response. If this takes me like an hour of configuring like 12 different responses on what I want it to tell me what to do, that's not going to be a win in my books. So yeah, let's see what it has to say. Okay, let's see what ChatGPT has to say. Okay, let's see, it says stone, cobble, andesite. Oh yes, stone, andesite, cobble, stone bricks, mossy cobble, and bucite. That sounds interesting. I also don't think going from mossy stone bricks to mossy cobble is how you want to do that. But I don't know. Maybe ChatGPT is a genius, and I just don't know. I've also probably made this a lot harder than it needs to be. That is a big wall. Okay, this is what I've come up with. Uh, it's kind of ew. I think the cobblestone just makes it look weird. I think if I had this on 4 sides of a tower, it wouldn't be terrible. You know what? Let's take a look at it. Ah, okay. So the clone tool sucks because I can't rotate them, as far as I'm aware. But still, okay. You know what? I'm going to ask you guys. I'm not the best builder, so I can't tell you how good this is. I think it looks okay. I'll say, you guys tell me in the comments what you, if you think this actually worked out well, if you think I was the problem on this last one, or if you think that this actually was terrible and I should never build again. Overall, though, I think ChatGPT really helped me on this one, and the gradient one was okay. We are not talking about you. We are not talking about you. It still astounds me, even. It's been, like, what? I took a break. It's been 2 hours since I recorded this. I still have no words for this. What is this roof, ChatGPT? What is this? What is this interior? What are these windows? Nothing here makes sense. If anyone has any idea what this is supposed to, like, why it chose the windows to be like this, why, like, what kind of algorithm I've been using, it didn't have any, like, notes or anything, so I genuinely have no idea why it decided that this would be the best option. I think the only good way to interpret this was with the layer 2 and 3 being just the walls. I think I was tight enough to ChatGPT's rules, while at the same time, I also, you know, I think I still was able to do stuff that made it better in a fair way, you know? So I think overall this is the best I could do with what ChatGPT told me. Anyways, yeah, if you guys have any suggestions or comments about what I might have done wrong with ChatGPT, feel free to put them in the comments. I think I definitely could have done better with ChatGPT. I think I definitely could have had, like, better instructions or something, but I think realistically, right, like, let's say a lot of people are trying to get better at building with ChatGPT. You don't want to be some really long, like, very specific instructions on how to build my awesome base in this very specific biome with these very specific blocks I have access to. That's not going to work. I think you need to be able to have a prompt that's just very general, like something that I could apply, like, hey, look at this image, please tell me how I can make this better, if it is going to work, right? If I have to write a like an entire 5-paragraph essay thing anytime I want to do it, then that kind of sucks. I don't think that's worth it. But yeah, I think that's everything. Let's hope I get better at building after this, and bye.